Hello. In this lecture, I will tell you that how you can create functions in Matlab. First, I will create a script and I will save it as create function. I'll save it and then I will write some comments. Calculate mean. So, what you will have to do is there is a basic algorithm of the function creation in Matlab. So you can if you don't know how you can create a function, then you can consult the Matlab help. It will tell you that what is the basic algorithm for the creation of a function. So you will have to write function, then there will be a bracket, and there will be an equal sign, and then after that name of the function and input argument. So this is the whole algorithm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a function, then there will be some outputs, like the output is y, and the name of the function is mean. Calculate underscore mean, and I'm going to give two input to this function, x1 and x2. So these are two functions, so these are two inputs. This is the end of this function, and now what I'm going to do is I will write y is equal to x1 plus x2 whole divided by 2. So the result y will be an output argument. I have to save this function, but there is a basic rule that whenever you create a function, you will have to save that function with a similar name. If you save it with some different name, then it will give you an error. I have created a function with the create mean, so I will have to save it with the similar name. This I will copy it, I will save it with the same name. I am going to create a demo file. I will call the function which I have created from the next script, and I will see the result demo. In the demo file, what I am going to do is I am going to create two variables. For example, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 6, and I'm going to call function a and b, and when I execute this, I see that a plus b divided by 2 is equal to 5.5. So 5.5 have been stored over here. You can use another command. You can ask the users to give some input value. Enter first number. So you are going to ask the user to enter the first number, and then you ask the same user to enter the second number. When I execute this within the command window, you can see that it is asking me for some sort of number. I'm going to give it 67 and then 43, and it gives me an output 55, which is the mean of these two values. So while creating function, you will have to take care of the basic protocol, like you will have to write function, then you will have some output, then you will have to write the equal sign, then the name of the function, then input brackets and input argument, list of input arguments. You will have to write the complete process, that how you have processed the complete set of input variables and how you have created the output. You will have to write the expression, and then you will have to end that function. And a very important thing is you will have to save this function with the same name that you have created. So within the demo file, you can call it with the same name. You will have to give some input to the function and you will get the output. in I'm going to change this with the some more thing. I want to add some more thing in this function, y1 and y2. Y1 was the mean of the two input argument, and y2 is the difference, x1 minus x2. So now the input argument have been changed, so I will write mean difference. When I execute this, it has asked me to enter a number. I enter a number 50 and then 30, and it gave me that the mean of these two values was 40 and the difference is 20. In this function you can see that there are two inputs and two outputs. You can increase the size of input and output just by making some modification over here. Thank you so much. Within the next set of lectures I will tell you to create some complex sort of functions within the Matlab. So stay tuned with this. Thank you.